Yo ho ho! AFC East Roundtable. How is everybody doing? More importantly, how's Richie doing?
I'm doing great, man. We got a lot of exciting things happening today. We're really excited to launch a brand new show at 3 o'clock, which we will be talking about here. Dan, life is great. Last night, AFC's Roundtable was fun. I know you're living the dream, if you will.
I am. But, I will tell you what, dude. Evidently, I guess the referee that was in charge of botching that Lions and Cowboys game and the guy that he officiates Chiefs games and they're 8-2 and the Bills are 1-3 is officiating Bills and Chiefs.
Uh-oh. So you already are making the excuses for the loss? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not making excuses for the loss, my friend. I'm just saying, you know what? It's an extra layer of drama for the climax of the greatest story ever told, if you know what I'm saying. I'm still fucking dumbfounded of the quality of this mic, bro. I literally can just walk around and I sound just as crispy.
Dude, you're just like an athlete picking up the football, spinning around, and people are asking, where is TD? So basically, the reason why Dan and I are live right now, we're usually not live on a Wednesday, right, at this time. We are going to be live with TD PHINS Talk. Me, Dan Mitchell, and TD is going to be live at 3 p.m. EST on BetUS TV. Now, guys, that link right now is pinned at the top of the chat. This is going to be a really big show because it's going to be the first time that Dan Mitchell and myself get to press TD about the Miami Dolphins loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. So TD's not here right now, but he will be waiting for us on BetUS TV. So guys, right now, click that link that's on the top of the chat. It will send you over here to this stream. Comment right here, AFC East Roundtable sent you, or Richie and Dan sent you, whichever you rather prefer. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to BetUS TV because Dan Mitchell, myself, and TD PHINS Talk will be featured on BetUS TV, not only today, but we've been featured on it for these past few weeks, and I don't know if a lot of you guys are aware of that. So we just want to we want to bring all the AFC East Roundtable subscribers and let you guys know, because who knows, maybe the YouTube algorithm isn't even exposing this show to you guys. So we want to make sure you guys are aware that we are going to be live at 3 p.m. EST, and TD PHINS Talk will be finally done hiding. He is going to be done hiding because he's been hiding for too long. He wasn't on the show last night. Okay? I'm sick of seeing TD PHINS Talk hiding. All right? So he is going to be finished hiding, Dan Mitchell, and we're going to finally face TD PHINS Talk in a half hour. Let's freaking go.
And you know what, man? He's been in Disney World, it's pretty funny. You know what I mean? They call it the most magical place on earth. But at the end of the day, we all know that where he's stepping into, honestly, man, I look at where he must be in life right now. And I feel like it's a point where he's gotten over it, right? I try to reflect on the past couple of playoff losses the Buffalo Bills had, and it's typically a very difficult 3 or 4 days for me after and that heartbreak. But I feel like once it starts getting to the 4 or 5 day mark, I'm good. 13 seconds, that devastated me, bro. I didn't even put out content for 2 weeks after that shit.
I can't imagine. I can admit I cried like a baby when the New York Jets got eliminated in the AFC title game to not make the Super Bowl for back-to-back years. I was 13 years old. It's been that long. And that's the last memory I have of a playoff loss, is in the AFC title game back-to-back years with Mark Sanchez. So I was a young buck then, and I was an emotional wreck.
Dude, man. Hey, listen, you know what?
And I also have to admit, Dan, I did shed a tear when your Buffalo Bills ruined the Jets' chance of making the playoffs in 2015. In Buffalo, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Rex Ryan coaching the Bills.
Right? We beat Pittsburgh.
It was we were versing the Bills.
We screwed you. Yeah, that's it.
We had to beat you to get in.
Yeah.
We had to beat you to get in, or Pittsburgh had to lose. And the Steelers won and we lost. And we had 10 wins. 10 wins to finish off the year and to not make the playoffs. 10-6. That was with Todd Bowles.
I'll tell you what, man. I definitely do remember that.
That felt like a playoff loss.
It was the Rex Ryan days too, right? It was Rex Ryan?
The Bills, yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Damn, man. You know what? I try and reflect back a lot about all them those good old days where we just had to like root to play spoiler.
Ugh.
And then here we are. Here we are but guys, listen, man, super excited. If you're just tuning in, we are going to be facing off against TD, seeing him for the very first time since he ran away to Disney World. He ran away to Disney World after he ended up losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. I saw that, man. I saw his heartbreak, bro. I felt his heartbreak through. Dude, I'll tell you what, man, I had a hard time like laughing at it. You know what I mean? Like the fact that Tyson could actually go together and put together like that receipts video on him, I don't think I could bring myself to do it from how much pain I saw that man in. But regardless, we're obviously going to be talking about that with TD for the first time. And then we're going to be talking about what the hell should the Miami Dolphins do about Tua, right? Because as of right now, he's riding out his fifth-year option. And he hasn't necessarily demonstrated that he is the guy over in Miami. So they are in a struggle right now of should they pay Tua or should they go to the market and find somebody else? Those are going to be two topics. And then, of course, we're going to discuss, can CJ Stroud, does he have the balls, the cojones to go into KeyBank and send the Baltimore Ravens home? And then, of course, we're going to discuss, is the first seed even an advantage anymore? Are the injuries going to impact the Buffalo Bills against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday? And then, of course, we're also going to be discussing, quite simply, Lions fans and how they treated Matthew Stafford and his family during this most recent playoff game going into it. And then on top of that, a bunch of other immaculate NFL playoff topics. So hit that link at the top of the live chat, guys, because soon as when we are done here, we are going on to BetUS TV for this absolutely incredible episode. And I expect to see like 800 people in here because, you know, TD is sending his troops. We're sending the Roundtable troops. And damn, this is y'all's opportunity to say what you got to say to TD PHINS Talk.
And that's why the title, guys, is TD PHINS Talk is done hiding. And it's about the state of the Miami Dolphins. Because we haven't heard from TD since the L. We haven't heard from him. And I told him, I'm like, bro, you scheduled a Disney World trip the week after the wild card weekend? Was that on purpose because you knew you're going to lose weeks ago? He said the wifey's the one that planned it. Maybe she knew all along.
Yo, listen. So the truth did come out yesterday when he did end up joining in as TD Disney Talk. And he was just like, hey, man, listen, we had this trip planned for quite a bit. And then as soon as when the Dolphins lost, I said, forget about it. Pack your bags. We're going now. So I think he threw himself under the bus. He just had to get away from the content creation world right now and just
100%. And someone in the chat again is asking, where is TD? So we'll say it again. TD is going to be joining Dan Mitchell and myself on BetUS TV. As you see the countdowns right here, in 28 minutes at 3 p.m. EST, Dan Mitchell and myself will be with TD PHINS Talk on BetUS TV on Gen Z Sports to give you guys our thoughts of the Miami Dolphins collapse and then much more across the NFL. TD right now is live on his individual channel. Dan Mitchell and myself are live on the AFC East Roundtable. We're trying to rile up the troops because we want this to be a big-time show on BetUS TV, everybody, because I got a lot to say about him. Man. Just going to...
And it's funny.
I got a lot to say to TD. I do.
It's funny because that's the first topic of the show, and I feel like it's going to last 35 minutes of the hour that we have allotted. So we'll probably need to absolutely carve through those final topics, but that's what everybody wants to hear. Everybody wants the reckoning of TD PHINS Talk.
I feel bad for him. I do.
Do you? Yeah.
I do. I mean, he's a friend. He's become a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So I feel bad, but I also don't because the stuff that guy said to me, the things that I had to deal with makes me not feel bad at all.
Oh, man. You know what? It sucks seeing your friend all sad, man. It definitely does. It definitely does.
It's true, though, Bo. But, like, the things he had to say not only about the Jets, but about my takes about the Dolphins. I mean, dude, I'll say to him, but, like, He did not feel bad about the New York Jets when we lost Aaron Rodgers for the season.
No, dude, he was laughing in your face, man.
He was
I do
laughing in
remember
my
that.
face. And hey, you know what? Laughing in my face, it is what it is. Karma is a bitch.
Oh, shit. We got Austin Generally coming in. $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much. I sincerely hope that you're planning on joining us for BetUS TV, where we will see TD PHINS talk. Dan and Richie, my guys, I see you guys grinding out here with all these shows and content. Does it ever get stressful and tiring having to keep up? I'll tell you what, man. It's stressful for sure, but it helps that we fucking love this shit, bro. We love it. Dude, it helps. Yes, it's a grind. It's like waking up early as shit or getting late night calls at 3 a.m. from Richie. And so about like a font or something that we're trying to release on a logo. But no, dude, listen, man, dude, we love doing this. And we're here to entertain you. And we would not be here without you guys for continuously coming in and showing support. I am absolutely convinced that this BetUS TV show is about to have like 1,000 live viewers going into it. And that's because of y'all. Listen, we work, but the engine that powers Roundtable Sports is all you fools. And we appreciate you. There's no way Tua deserves to get paid. Ball and B money. I'll tell you what, my friend. Get on ready, because that's going to be the massive topic on Gen Z Sports. Link is at the top of this chat. We are going live on there directly after this stream. You better not miss out. Hennessy, what's going on, man? How poetic. All Dolphins fans went MIA real quick. I see what he did there. MIA.
And then see what he did. Look what my man Henny said right after that.
And didn't we tell them this would happen, Richie, with an ice cold emoji, ice cold text? Listen,
and man, I'm gonna say this to TD to his face, but like I have just been called a hater by TD every time I talk about the Dolphins. Hater, you're a hater. You're a hater. You're a hater. Am I hating, or am I just telling you exactly what was going to happen? There's a difference, right? We told you what will happen, and it happened. And it sounds like a hater for sure, because I am a Jets fan, because I have a natural bias against the Dolphins. But if I genuinely saw the Miami Dolphins, if they had a chance against the Ravens, if they had a chance against the Bills, if they had a chance against the Chiefs, I would have admitted it and picked the Dolphins. But
yeah,
I didn't. For a reason, right?
Oh, man, see, it's funny too, because like people try and like compare my hopes, right? The thing is that my team has demonstrated the ability of winning a playoff game, right? So I think it's fair for Bills fans to have some sort of confidence going into the playoffs, especially several of the playoff games in which how we lost, right? I mean, 13 seconds, hands down, was perhaps the best football game ever played. Perhaps one of the best playoff games ever to scratch the surface by itself. We just decided to run, some dumbass prevent right against the Kansas City Chiefs, and look what happens. I hate being the guy always on the other side of the game of the year, but I hope that it changes this week. But going back to my initial point,
you have a chance to revenge it.
That, and then I've never really seen really how Dolphins fans, especially on Twitter, man, they are toxic on Twitter, bro. I think they might be the most toxic fan base I've ever met in my entire life.
I mean, I don't really dabble with them on Twitter throughout their collapse, just because I can get my piece with Dolphins fans on my channel in the Roundtable. But I see it, but I don't engage in it because I know it's just like toxic as all hell. And don't get me wrong, there's some Dolphins fans on X that just hates me, and it's hilarious. I love it.
Oh, they hate you?
Of course. I mean, how can you not? We all have haters. If you don't have haters, you ain't popping. That's how I look. That's, you know what I mean? Like, obviously not everyone's.
And so do you have haters though?
Of course.
And so I feel like you're the most likable dude though, like on this show.
I mean, I bet you we got haters. Guys, let me know in the chat. Who's a Richie hater? Stand up. I guarantee you there's going to be some people that say, I am. Richie's this, Richie's that. And that's okay though.
Stand up all.
But that's
all
part
Richie
of this.
Haters.
But that's part of this, Dan. No matter who you are, no matter what you say, there will people that will root for your downfall or not agree with my takes. And that's another thing about sports radio, or this isn't sports radio, I guess, as we call it, what? Sports creation, sports influencers, whatever the heck we are. I cannot speak to all people and have them all agree with me. Same with you, Dan. We're voicing opinions,
Yeah.
right? So like, but the difference is, can somebody listen to my opinion, disagree with it, and still respect me, or will they take it as, oh, I disagree, this guy sucks? You know what I mean? So like, there's a balance there, and
Yeah.
throughout the haters, I mean, I started doing content 5 years ago, and I've grown to like learn the world of content creation and the love and the haters, and I embrace them both. And
Yeah.
that's what I would recommend to anybody that does these types of things in any job, anything in
Yeah.
life. That's how you got to deal with it.
1,010%, man. I mean, honestly, this is a perfect example. Yesterday, I put out a video on X saying that I think the Texans are going to beat the Ravens. And when I tell you that I pissed off every single Ravens fan, perhaps on the internet, my friend, I did. I was getting DMs of people saying that my take was racially motivated. Like they were like, "Oh, bro, of course this white guy says that Lamar is going to lose. Must be racist." I was like, "Bro, I picked CJ Stroud to win. Like, where are you getting this from, bro? How are you coming up with it?" But I'm looking at this overall thing right now, bro, and it is
You're in a controversial space, and you've built it. And I think
right.
that, what you do is different from what I do. Is
Yeah,
you're covering the NFL. I mostly cover the Jets and the AFC East. And
yeah.
my NFL coverage is on Touchdown Kingdom, where my face has nothing to do with it. So, whereas you are the face of your
Dude,
NFL coverage. Therefore, when you pick one team, that other team fan base will claw at you. And I got to
dude.
say, Dan, the way you come off, the way you say it with your demeanor and your energy, you're so good at it. If you don't have haters, you're doing your job wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Your
dude.
goal there is to piss off the Baltimore Ravens fan base, or at least it should be, because that's going to give you more traction. And look at you.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, dude, I'm looking at this right now, dude. It has 261,000 views, 311
On what
retweets.
platform?
X. Yeah,
Oh shit. I
dude.
gotta
And you
check
know
it
what?
out.
I had to mute the conversation because, like when I tell you that some of these comments were fucking mean, they were mean, bro. I was like, bro, like my mental health can't take this today. I gotta mute this shit. I gotta mute this shit, man. But I mean, some people are still like sliding in the DMs and they're saying some pretty.
Wait, when did you post it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I posted it yesterday. Yeah,
I
dude.
guarantee it. And it's just funny because I know you so well, and I know what agenda you're pushing. You always have something deep down of what will benefit the Bills.
Oh yeah, most
What will
definitely, man.
benefit Buffalo the most than them hosting? If they beat the Chiefs, they have 3 straight games in Buffalo to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude. Oh man, I'd book a plane ticket up there immediately. King
I wish.
Seahawk is coming in saying Dolphins played great this year, but the biggest thing seemed that they overhyped the team and made it seem like they were Super Bowl ready when they weren't. King Seahawk, man, listen, I sincerely hope that you tune into the NFC West Roundtable. We've been balling over there.
Hell of
my
a show
friend.
last night.
Hell of a fucking show, dude. Absolutely. But thank you so much for your take. Nick is saying, love you guys. Just subscribed. Fins
Go.
up. Well, Nicholas, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the channel. We sincerely appreciate you and everything that you do. But don't worry. If, for example, that you're just not getting enough of us, right? Like you want to see the reckoning of TD Fins Talk. It is happening, but it's happening on BetUS TV. That link is currently pinned at the top of the live chat right now. And I want each and every single one of you fools in there because we have a hell of an NFL show today. A hell of an NFL show in the works. Obviously, we're talking Dolphins Chiefs. Obviously, we're talking the Tua contract and then various other stories surrounding divisional round playoffs. So, guys, please, please, please go on ahead. And once this stream is over, directly go over there and get ready to start talking some ball because, damn, we got a good show and we're excited to put it up. Rob, $5 donation. Ravens versus 49ers Super Bowl matchup. Bills will be home watching with the rest of us. Rob. He bought into my Super Bowl logo conspiracy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't benefit the Buffalo Bills, though, Dan.
It does not. Yeah.
Right?
But my goal behind that was to like catch the eye of the NFL and like, oh fuck, we can't do that.
Yeah, it's the NFL.
Because then they're on to us. We better make the Bills go. That was my thought process. TD's delusional doppelganger. Give me Russell Wilson, Finzel. Oh, man. Holy hell. Josh is saying, imagine if the Chiefs lose on the road in the playoffs. Jets for life. The Super Bowl logo is just telling us who will win the next 2 Super Bowls. It's a psyop. Damn. The Centennial Channel right over here, man. We're getting here, baby. Bills fans are pretty damn confident. I don't know, guys, better chill. Could be bad for you. Listen, man. I feel like there's nothing wrong with being confident in your team. Right? Is something wrong with being confident in your team, Richie?
There isn't. I mean, as a Jets fan, I'm like broken. I've never, ever, ever felt more realistic optimism. Usually I gotta like force myself to be optimistic. But this past offseason was like, there's no reason to force myself. Look at this team, bro. Like with Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding? And I was so overly confident, dude. So overly confident for all my dreams to be ripped from my heart. So I'm going to be cautiously optimistic heading into this year. But if you're a fan of your team, you're not confident. You got to be, bro. That's how you be a fan. You got to have hope.
So, by the way, I do see my boy LXB right in the chat with the greatest story ever told logo as his profile picture. I sincerely appreciate that. But guys, listen, you have no idea how pumped we are. In just 16 short minutes, we are about to be witnessing TD Fins talk for the very first time since the Miami Dolphins beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's going to be on BetUS TV, as you can see. Finally, a decent thumbnail of me. They just did Richie dirty this time.
I know.
They just did Richie dirty. That's it, man.
Hold on one second. Minute call from Mr. TD himself.
Okay. Oh, wow. He didn't want to keep it. He didn't want to keep it real. Where is Master at Work? I tune in for his rants. Javier, my friend. Master at Work is currently working his job. He works a 9 to 5, 9 to 6. He could not make it. We're just trying to build up as much hype as humanly possible for the show on BetUS TV. Pinned at the top of the chat. We expect everybody in here to get here at the same time. So make it happen. We absolutely love it. We have TD Meme Talk. Dan, stay humble. Don't get cocky. Buffalo will break your heart. Listen, I know better than anybody that the Buffalo Bills are capable of breaking my heart. Trust me, my friend, they have done it several times over and over and over and over again. Yeah. No. Funny stuff, though. Funny stuff, man. We'll see how the game plays out. We are going to be discussing that in detail over on this show that you're seeing, guys. So go on ahead and turn on those notifications and make sure that you tune in for BetUS TV.
Also, another thing, guys, Chris says, can't wait for tonight's roundtable. So tonight's roundtable will not be happening, which is why you have to tune into this show on BetUS TV even more. The AFC East roundtable will be previewing the Bills-Ravens tomorrow night, Thursday evening at 6 p.m. EST. So another reason why you guys should tune in tonight, tune into this show on BetUS TV for that reason. So if you're looking forward to the AFC's roundtable tonight at our usual 8 o'clock slot, TD is going to be in Disney, so he's not going to be able to make it. So we pushed it back to tomorrow. We can't allow TD to dodge 2 roundtable shows. All right. So definitely. We just pushed it back one day. It's not like it's canceled. We're just pushed it back to tomorrow night. So just so you guys are aware of that, which is another reason why you guys definitely need to click that link right now, pinned at the top of the chat. And let's hit that like button on this. We got 35 likes on this show. Let's get this. Let's start off this with like 100 likes. Let's get this crazy. It's already 53 people waiting. There's 346 people live watching us on YouTube. All 344 you guys, there's no reason for you all to not be opening up a new tab and be waiting in the show, because we're about to end this show right in a few minutes, and we'll be live right on this show that's linked at the top of the chat at 3 p.m. EST. And don't forget as well to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That notification bell notifies you when we're live. And this is going to be a lot of fun, man.
Just 10 minutes In fact, I think we should be expecting the call at any time, ladies and gentlemen. So if you would like to continue this conversation, witness what TD Finns Talk has to say, and really dive into divisional weekend, guys,
They're calling.
oh, man. All right, guys, listen, we'll see you over there. Go flood that chat. We'll see you there soon.
Did you get these super chats?
And so I would love to see a Bills versus Ravens AFC Championship. That shit would be fire. It would, but let's talk about anxiety. Damn.
Appreciate the super chat, Joshua.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Jets will always stay broken with Woody. Yeah, I hate Woody. Selling us a fall. Ugh. All right, guys. Everybody go right now to this chat and say AFC East Roundtable sent me.
Make it happen.
And we will see you guys live at 3 p.m. EST. We would appreciate it, guys, if you can support us over here on BetUS TV. It's going to be a hell of a show. Starting at 3 p.m. It's going to be produced. There's going to be like producers behind the screen. There's going to be visually, it's going to look different. Everything's going to be different. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be a new thing. Gen Z Sports, produced by BetUS TV, live in 10 freaking minutes. Everybody go smash that thumbs up button and do your usual things. We'll see you guys over there in 10 minutes. Peace out, everybody.